All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to VR Master League. Getting ready to start here with our next match. For those joining us or maybe rejoining us, we just had that match between Zero and Synapse just about half an hour ago, ending there, and now continuing on through our day with a lot of matches to come. It'll be a double header here for Kangorillaz facing off against a Spaghetti first. Not a Spaghetti, but Spaghetti. And following that, Illuminati. So that'll be very, very fun to watch. On the casting desk again, I'm Palidore, joined by So Much for Subtlety on cameras and my co-caster, SirDimwi.
What is up? And what is up is Spaghetti versus Kangorillaz. This is a matchup. So, yeah. So, because there's, I mean, you know, because I'm just running with it now, because like I started without finishing my sentences. So I was like, you know, let's turn it into a gag so I don't embarrass myself from not being able to speak at the start of this cast. But Spaghetti versus Kangorillaz, no, this is a matchup that I find really interesting, because Spaghetti is this team. You know, Mini Hat's been trying to find the right blend, and it looks like they're going to be running with Isolate, Blenders, OW, and Oculizator. And
So the right blenders then.
Right blenders, and this is going to be a good what I called it. What do I call it? We're not. What's a synonym for a ruler? Oh my goodness.
Measuring stick.
Yeah, measuring stick. It's a good measuring stick game for them, because they are, you know, they're really at the top of the league, and you know, not the tip top, but they're going to be going up against the tip top here against Kangorillaz, and I think it'll be a very good. As we said, measuring stick for Spaghetti as a Kang. You know, they're going to be playing with Strem. Strem is back this week, which just, I mean, that's going to make them twice as strong as they were last week with mad skillful bag and leverage. And you know, this is there's a reason, you know, they're at the top. And so Spaghetti is going. This is going to be, no matter win or lose, doesn't matter what the score is. Spaghetti's going to learn a lot from this game, and moving forward, it's going to make them stronger, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Spaghetti, they've shown over and over as to be just one of those teams that definitely can get it done against some elite level talent and elite teams. You know, they have a lot of pizzazz in their game, a lot of Spaghetti steez, but at the same time, you know, the skill is undeniable. They're one of those teams here who's really, over the course of the last 8 months or so since preseason 1 in November, December, they showed up, relatively speaking, out of nowhere, and just have continued to improve and get higher in the ranks across the months. Now, granted, the roster here a bit different than we did see at the end of last season, as you mentioned, so trying some different combinations, but the players, the personnel here, still definitely high caliber. So, like you said, big measuring stick for them against a very well-established team like the Kangorillaz, former world champions. Well, actually, it's still current. If you want to get technical about it, they are the last world champions back about a year ago there at the end of season 3 of VSL, and they just continue to come in here into VRML, having a lot of success. We just saw them at the end of May there in the finals, of course, contesting Team Joker in what was a fantastic series. And just over the months and over the years, Kangorillaz, they're always going to be at the top, I think, as long as they stick to this roster, as long as they keep that chemistry alive. I mean, it is a very, very difficult team to beat, and they're always going to be contesting that championship slot.
And as we get started here, just a quick shout out to Kachow with all those bits, buddy. Appreciate it. And Fars with the Twitch Prime. As it is going to be Spaghetti getting a headbutt off of that joust. Now, Oculizator coming away with that one, pushing in, doing a roll on the wall there to get away from the defender. Good move. Blooder's not going to back that one up to the back line here. Good patience, good passing here from Spaghetti. Trying to send that one in. That one's off the mark. But now leverage coming over with that one. But a good stun there by Al. Opportunity. Oculizator going to walk this one in, trying to take a shot.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
Now, it's one thing for them to be styling, you know, on Team ABC, but to style on Team K, that is Kangorillaz like that. Oculizator showing all the guts, all the glory, and, well, the first couple points going their way as we do get a restart rather immediately here. Quick note also, so to Chow for the bits. Also, Fars with the 3 months of Prime. Thank you very much. And to all the viewers joining in, already see it pushing that 60 count. Appreciate you guys for stopping by again for this jam-packed day full of high-level games.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many games. There's 6, no fewer than 6 high-level games to check out today. And this, I mean, you know what's great is I would say the hypest game today is the one, well, at least for this series, the one we're gonna end on. Of course, there may be more after that, but of course we can adjust that later on in the day. But not sure what the time was when the restart occurred. So this team's trying to figure out what the time was, and probably going to check the VOD. We do have a drop there on Kangorillaz, probably some resetting their equipment. As I did see some forceful handshaking after that goal was scored, so maybe just an equipment failure or something they're trying to figure out right now. And this is but it's going to be a great day of games today, because I mean, I don't think we've had a day this stacked ever.
Yeah, it's every day I feel like is stacked with games, but certainly on these weekend slots with these master tier teams, Diamond, Gold, and what have you, they're definitely jam packed. And it's not that they have to play on these days, but there's definitely kind of an established order of things with some of these master tier teams, especially dating back to the first season, where they do tend to enjoy playing and kind of focus playing around these weekend time slots, which, you know, I'm not complaining. It is fun to kind of go into these weekends and then have these lineups of games kind of just converge nicely on each other for some really entertaining streams all afternoon long a lot of the time. So fun to watch. And Captain Canada rating there on the channel. Well, welcome to Canada and Co. And also welcome to all the Twitch chat along the way. Grumpiest Broom, Sealable Bag in the chat there. Kang Tech Issues. You don't say.
Subtlety, you should probably get Strem right now. In the blue, you need to pick up Strem right now. Subtlety, pick up Strem right now.
Pick up Strem. Where's Strem? What's Strem doing? Be specific.
There he is.
Be specific.
There he is.
Oh, gotcha.
Just in time. Oh no, he kept it up. He's going. Oh no, he's still going. Oh, this is great. This is the entertainment we need. We need another dance video. We need a really good dance video. Somebody start on that. We need a really good dance video.
I feel like they're trying to distract from their tech issues with just pure charm. I see through it, but I'm still charmed just the same. Thank you, Kang.
So we do have that player back. I do believe it was Mad. Maybe having some ping issues even. I saw his pings pick up, but that was easy. Well, not anymore. It settled back down. So we are ready to go, ready to restart round one here. That was that restart came 24 seconds in. So we're picking up at 9:36 right after Spaghetti scores that first goal. And ready to kick off here. Kang with the joust advantage.
All right, so thank you again for your patience, Twitch, and for joining us here on this matchup. We're going to get restarted with Kangorillaz here on the offense. Mad dishing off to the midfield to Loveridge, and Loveridge right over to Strem. Nice and easy. Got to watch out for Spaghetti, though, as the delivery goes bouncing the way to Sealable Bag.
Look how careful Spaghetti's being. They don't want to overcommit Kang because they know Kang's trying to draw them out. And so they are coming out to play, but see, even Oculizator isn't going to push in too hard. He's trying to get back in. He's going to get stunned out. So that opens up the space in the bubble, but a good defensive play there. That one gets pushed out of the bubble, but into the hands of Mad. Mad now pushing it off the back line, going up to Sealable. Sealable going for one more pass there to Strem, and Strem's going to walk that in for the 2. And that's going to tie it up here 1 minute in.
And for those who maybe somehow are not familiar with Kangorillaz, or maybe you're a newer team or player to Echo Arena, you haven't seen them play a ton yet, get used to that. Kangorillaz, they will abuse the passes in the best of ways, though. Just when you think that, oh, he's right there near goal, it's a 2-foot away shot. Oh, you know what? They're going to pass it one more time to turn a 90% chance shot into a 100% chance shot. That's just what they do. Their teamwork is fantastic. Their passing accuracy, fantastic. The accuracy on that, not quite as much, as it does go right back to the hands here of Loveridge now.
Yeah, that was an ambitious shot. He did have a player cutting in, but the goalie was in the lane, so I can appreciate the shot being taken. But it's going to be in the hands of Oculizzator. He's under pressure. Does get that one sent away before he gets stunned out. And now Chain, Al, and who is that? Blenders. Blenders getting in there, but Blenders assaulted, but Al's going to get away with that one. So good play, good 50-50 play there. The one-on-ones, the two-on-twos there for Spaghetti. They come away with it, but look, Unsealable just shutting down Oculizzator on that back line, coming away with that one, and now trying to turn this one around as Kang.
And I remember back in around 2018, 2019, man, Sealable and I had so many of those brawls, and he has just gotten so much more devastating on that end, which is to say, it's a tough load to deal with anytime Sealable is right there in the midfield. Meanwhile, though, out, it's going to yield them a shot here and a score for Spaghetti. Up on Kangorillaz here, still early, but a minute into that last joust.
Yo, look at that replay. Look at how Kang stacks up on this. I don't know many teams that can force Kang to fold up like that on defense. That was really something there from Spaghetti. Yeah, they got Kang off the defensive game. That was masterfully done there by Spaghetti. Might be something to study.
Yeah, absolutely. Kangorillaz, very talented on both ends of the floor, certainly. Spaghetti here. I think one of the curiosities too I am interested in just seeing is how they do adapt, and if they can adapt. So far, pretty good job to a team like this, where, you know, Spaghetti is known for a very certain frantic style of play, but can they slow it down? Can they get the fundamentals just like that? It's fun, it's mental, it's leverage. Getting the goal and tied up at 4.
Look, see, that's how Kang plays. They got a 3-on-2 there. They got two of the defensive players way out of the bubble, and just came back with the forward assaults and just came in with it. That's Kang play. They know how to manipulate your players. They know how to manipulate your defensive strategies, and they manipulated that one there, and it gets them a 2 point to tie it up.
So Ow right back trying to offer that rebuttal. A very deep shot and good coverage by Blenders. So just barely for Kang able to get the disc at least sling it out the way. That said, trying to make a play, but another collapse there right on the offender. So the quick clear and boosted leverage going to come on through. Has an opportunity, but opportunity lost.
Yeah, Spaghetti is very, very quick. I mean, they're keeping that pace up with Kang. They're not letting Kang set the pace of the game, because wherever Kang plays, Spaghetti's meeting them for those challenges, and it's really, I mean, this is impressive by Spaghetti. We're currently tied up 5.5 minutes on. We're almost halfway through round 1, with still a tied game here, and still, I mean, you can still call this either team's game. Nobody is dominating, and that is huge for Spaghetti.
Oh, this is huge for Spaghetti. Oculizzator up to Ow, and Ow has it saved, but right back on the steal on the Duncan. It's 6-4. And right now, Spaghetti is stumping Kangorillaz on that. What otherwise was a great save, but how many times have we seen that lately, where it's a save immediately followed by a grab and a goal?
Yeah, that was just they forced it in. They got it through the Kang defense, and they got it in. I mean, that was just well played there from Spaghetti. As Kang's coming out inverted, one of the plays will do, you'll notice, though they have a few that they will come out completely inverted, and this is one of them, as they're trying to get that one through mid here, trying to get away from Oculizzator, getting that one sent through. Does find Strem. Strem going to send this one up, and Ow with a great read. He's going to stop that one from happening, and now turning it around, at least for a moment, is Spaghetti, as they do get a chain in, but now Kang back in control.
This is some really nice movement here and aggression from the defensive end. Spaghetti, they're just cutting off a little bit of everything all the way down the field on this orange side, cutting off the passes, the shots, all of the above. Can they cut off this one, though? No, they pass the dunk right from behind into the front. It's mad. 6 apiece now, Kangorillaz and Spaghetti.
All right, you know, there are a lot of naysayers and a lot of sayers. Anyways, the fact that Spaghetti, I don't care what happens the rest of the game. I don't. The fact that Spaghetti has held toe-to-toe here with Kangorillaz for this long is, this is, I mean, all I can say is respect, man. Like, wow.
Yeah, absolutely. Doing a very great job. And we'll see if they can continue that here with 3:30 left in the round. So being taken here by Strembitsky, he's going to try and get the 3. Does just in time, right before the defenders arrive.
And that's one of those shots, man. You can't hesitate. That defense was on its way back. Had Shrem taken even a tenth of a second there to try to line that one up any better, he wouldn't have had the time. They would have been able to make that stop. But he sends it in for the 3. 3 minutes on the clock. 9-6 to Kang. It's still a very close game. Turnover, Sealable taking that bounce shot, not going in. The isolate with the stop. Wow, that was clutch.
Yeah, absolutely clutching that disc now, trying to get it through on the clear, but awaiting it is Mad. Can't deny his midfield defense doing a fantastic job as always. All the meanwhile, though, recovery, Strembitsky, delivery, seals the bag. It's 11-6, Kangorillaz. So.
No, it was 27 seconds since the last goal. Kangorillaz, they force that turnover and then they persist. And they persist until they get it in, and that was just a beautiful feed there from Strem to Sealable to get that one in for the 2. And now Kang are up by 5, and that's turning into a hill because every goal against Kang is it's a hill, and they need 2 now, Spaghetti, in round 1 here to come back, and they have 2 minutes to do it.
Well, Kangorillaz showing that they're not over the hill, not just at all. Definitely showing that experience, that veteranship, that chemistry, the great passability. And at the moment, just passing by the awaiting hands there, and actually right back down to Oculus Satyr. Oh, the denial, huge there, but Oculus Satyr, the second effort. Big plays, both ends, but Oculus Satyr does end it with that goal.
I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This is what is going to set Spaghetti apart from the rest. The fact, I mean, it's just persistence. They don't let up. You take the shot, it gets saved. They get it back and they put it in. That's not the first one we've seen them do with that. Kang has done it as well. I mean, this is I am so taken aback by how even this game feels.
That was a phenomenal series of plays from both Oculus Satyr and Mad. Strembitsky, though, here gonna double clutch and right into the perfect place, bottom of the feet. 13-8, Kangorillaz.
I mean, Strem, you're gonna give him the room to walk. There was a defender thinking about coming in on Strem. He was in the lane there trying to stop that pass. Strem has the hallway, so he's gonna walk that one in, and you're not gonna win in one-on-one against Strem. You're not, and he got that one in. And oh, now turnover leverage.
And Strembitsky is gonna capitalize. Will not, just barely grazing that pole, maybe in position to get that disc right back as his teammates try and join on the front. So there's leverage, has it stuffed now by Isolate. The goalkeeping we're seeing in this match is stellar.
Yeah, that grab there by Isolate was absolutely massive. 27 seconds on the clock. Kang, they're not out of it yet, but Kang, they're looking for the ice here, and they do plant it in. Sealable bag from the feed from Strem. That's 2, and that's going to be the ice on the game. 15-8 at the moment. We'll see if this is the final score. The 2 seconds on the clock once we come out, second and a half. So yeah, this will be the final score. 15-8 Kang and round 1. But is Strem. I don't know if the comms are on in the stream, but that was Strem. If anybody's curious, doing Strem things.
Usually a safe bet if you hear something really loud. It's probably coming from that man over there. But you know what? He deserves to be loud and proud because his team just continuing to do what they've done now for season after season, year after year, it seems like. And 15-8, but I will go back to what you said earlier, Dimwi, in that,
dang, that was
oh my, Fars, the 10 Tier 1 community sub-gifts. Amazing from Far, from Ignite. Thank you so much in the extra clutch. That's huge. Much appreciation to you. And now I forgot my train of thought, but doesn't matter because at least the Pally hype train has now been established.
Yeah, Forrest, that's huge, man. Definitely appreciate that big time. Really, I mean, that's above and beyond, and very grateful for that. And yeah, I'm just gonna go right back to praising Spaghetti, man. I mean, they held that game tied up halfway through. I think we'll see another strong performance from them here after they get this minute to cool down, because the pace Kang was setting. Spaghetti was matching the pace. Kang was setting the pace. But Spaghetti was matching right up to it, and that is going to wear you down after a while because Kang is so relentless. But so was Spaghetti there. I mean, I don't, it says 7 points, but again, you brought that up in a game earlier that spread isn't indicative of how good the game was. We still have about another 45 seconds away here. As I believe there's the restart there to reset the clock to set it to round 2. So we got to wait that full minute one more time. Yeah, a lot of emotes in the chat thanking Far for that. And again, thank you, Far.
Yeah, Far and Ignite, and well, I guess it does bear mentioning for sure. Good time to shout out Ignite for Ecopedia.gg, helping putting that together, keeping track of all the stats and competitive history of Echo Arena, and a long history it is, of course. And just the same, helping out with overlays and a lot of things behind the scenes that might not be obvious immediately, but believe me, they very, very much increase the quality of life on the casting end of things. So appreciation to Fars, appreciation to all of Ignite. BTS King and Franz and Wolf and Duel, and at the moment these two teams, they're gonna go right back to dueling in the second round.
And now right back in the hands of Kang. So a good win on the joust there from Spaghetti. They won both jousts so far, but this time Kang is going to turn this one around, at least for a moment. Isolate on the back line, they're going to slap it in, but right there in the hands of Leverage. So Leverage trying to make it. Oh no! Ow, with an opportunity! Oh, it's going to hit the corner side of the post.
Oh, you're going to just kick yourself for that one when you miss those open ones against a team like Kang, because they're going to make the save there. This is Strembitsky flying on in. So for Spaghetti, a lot of great things to work with in that first round, as you mentioned, but need to capitalize on every opportunity. Strembitsky, he certainly probably will. There he goes. Not making me look like a fool. Strembitsky right into the goal for the first three.
You know, real quick, I just got to go back right quick to the shot Al took. The second shot he took when there was that goalie, and the goalie sent it off the backboard. The way he took that shot, he hooked around the post, the pole there at the edge of the bubble to send that one in. It was a very sneaky shot. Goalie got a good read on it, but of course, Strem, Kang is when they get to come away. Oh my goodness, when they come away with the disc, they're gonna punish you when they pick it back up. They punish there. Strem with the three.
Did you see that joust? Were my eyes deceiving me, or was that like very, very controlled caterpillar train headbutt grab? I can only imagine that was on purpose, because that was slick. Very fun to watch. Again, all these different rollouts we're seeing from these teams continually developing. But now maybe some offense about to develop here for Sealbolt. Just a gentle shot, but that's going to be snagged out of there by Al.
That was a great read there by Al. Goalie had been stunned out, so Al came in to back him up, and made a great read on that. And Blenders, that was so close to Blenders. He didn't see that one coming, so it's still in control of Kang. Leverage going to send this one across there to Strem. Strem going to send it, looking for that pass under the goal there. I believe that was Sealable bag, but it's going to hit the post instead. Sealable gets stunned out, and another stun. Good defensive play there by Spaghetti, and they're going to send this one out.
Yeah, excellent defense from Spaghetti. Really, they were all over that disc. Every time someone came close from Kangorillaz, there was a Spaghetti player there to deny, to offer a stun, or a steal, or all of the above. They were really on top of it. And now, if they can convert on an offensive opportunity because of that, they'll be feeling real good, but man, making them feel real bad with the stuns.
Yeah, you can't hold on to the disc for that long around Kang. They're going to punish you for it. And now that chain is very effective. Strem going to take that shot from the two, but that one's going to bounce off of the nugget block there. Back in the hands of Strem. Strem just going to go for that long shot. Got a beautiful shot. It is 16 meters out. Going to plant that one for the three, and that's going to put Kang up by 6.
And see the chat there shouting at that promo earlier for Ignite. Well, here, I'll even continue it. Got my super exclusive Ignite shirt coming in the mail today, I think. So watch out for a Ignite shirt TikTok maybe later on today.
Also, shout out to Echo Cameraman 15 bits there to say SirDimwi. So appreciate that one. Is Al coming in on the near side there on the, I call it the root block. I don't know what other people call it, but Al going across there to Oculizator. Ock doing what doing Ock things, and now just sending it back. They're really trying to get that Kang defense off their balance there, and it's not working yet, but we've seen it work before. As oh my goodness, there it is. You see how far out Strembitsky got.
Yeah, I was thinking they were throwing out a lot of different fakes and kind of whirls around on the geometry there just to try and throw off Kang, and really up until that final little move as we get another rematch here, another restart that is. Not sure who or what initiated that. We shall see. But yeah, they were throwing in a lot of fakes, as Spaghetti players tend to do. And Kangorillaz were pretty disciplined, but yeah, finally getting shook on that last one, and right back at him. And see if we can hear what the teams are saying, or if I can hear, because I'm not sure. There was already a timeout expended at the very beginning of round 1, yeah? So
There was,
You guys
yeah.
pull an OCE server or something?
And
Did you guys I was gonna say, did you guys just move to Australia?
I guess it's a ping issue.
We had 60 ping at the beginning of this game.
Well, let's see. Going more than just a little ping issue.
Blender speaks like in more.
Oh my.
I don't know if anyone else is speaking like that.
Yeah, that is that's pretty serious.
I muted him again.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we could check, see where we are. I'm kind of curious now. Where are we? We are in Texas.
We're
yeah.
we're apparently
in Texas.
I assure you, we're in Europe. That's the only explanation. Well, so that's happening. All the meanwhile may be indicative of a server change potentially. Well, I can only imagine. Obviously, the by the rules, the ping cap there at 150, and if you sustain that for too long, that's when server changes or mods need to get involved and things like that. So I imagine that's what's happening right now. Is we're probably gonna have to take another little delay, and very unfortunate considering how fun this game has been all around, and a lot of big plays really being provided, a lot of big highlights from both sides.
Yeah, no, I mean, the fact that, like I said, Spaghetti has effectively been standing toe-to-toe here with Kang, and
we're gonna see if it works.
I mean, that is so impressive. It doesn't matter what the score says, because I mean, the score can run up, but there's a 2% difference between your teams. That score can run up on you on just a couple plays, and I mean, that's the kind of difference we're talking about here as far as a level of team play, and the way that Spaghetti will do those. That last goal they got, I mean, watch that replay. The way it's like Kang was, as you said, they were very disciplined with it until they weren't, and you saw Strem come flying out of the bubble basically on a missed attack on one of those fakes, and it really paid dividends for Spaghetti. I'd expect to see a few more of those. At least through the rest of the season, but I think it's something they're going to be able to rely on at least for a minute. Because I mean, if it's going to get Kang off their feet, it's going to get a lot of teams off their feet.
Ak is going to make one.
Yeah, absolutely, and yeah, a lot of good takeaways there. I was just trying to get a listen on what we're doing. I think so. Sounds like Oculus Satyr is trying to get them another server, so there will very, very likely be a switch here in the next few, but. Do keep in mind as well, there's a match scheduled to start, right about now, against for Kangorillaz against Illuminati, so clearly that's going to be delayed just a wee bit, but still, high-quality games for sure, all around. I will more than likely, in fact, definitely not be able to join for this one, but I do think possibly Skinny here going to do this one, or somebody. I know Skinny's joining us for some casts throughout today as well. Strebisky mentioned that after these matches, he might be joining for some casts, so it will be good to see. Always fun.
Yeah, definitely always fun. Definitely, especially a day like today when there's so many games to get a nice little carousel of casters to get time in and get some time with the community, some voice time. Yeah, because variety, as I say, variety is the spice of life.
And spice goes great with spaghetti.
Yes, it does.
that's the other part of the age-old saying, I guess. You're a yikes, Skitty. I don't even know if that was at me, but I just want to call out Skitty on every occasion. Anyway.
The moment, literally 2 lines up, he says, "Imagine Skinny casting."
Oh. Well, that was the self-yikes then? Well, now I feel a little bit bad. Only a little bit, though. But yes, it will be good to see Skinny. I do believe that'd be his season debut on casting. A lot of casters definitely getting involved in these first couple of weeks. Honestly, upwards of probably 16 now, 16 or so. So we have a lot of participation for sure, and always many, many thanks to all of them. And of course, as I like to often say, and I'll do it right now since we have time, many, many thanks to our moderators, our league moderators, because everything they've done, all the work that they've done, behind the scenes or sometimes in front of the scenes, on the Discord, responding to pings and issues so quickly and really taking care of business in all aspects. Definitely the entire Season 2 train heavily relying and heavily on the backs of our league mods who've just been doing great work. So appreciation to Wit and Nada, Sneaky Evil, Princess, Alacost, Gilligan, Echo Zero, and Dano McFabulous, because their work has been phenomenal. Of course, governing mods, Dakin and Mama Verds, and some other dude. But yeah, just great work from them all around. And it's easy for us to sit here talking about it as casters, but and taking, you know, the credit and spotlight and whatnot. But a ton of it definitely goes to all the people behind the scenes.
Yeah, there's a lot of work that gets done behind the scenes, and yeah, I mean, it's one of those jobs that if they don't speak up, if nobody speaks up for them, no one will know. It can kind of slip by a lot of people. But there's so much work going on behind the scenes all the time. That is just it's amazing. Yeah, how much work goes into this, and how much work people put into it. Yeah.
Yeah, all around. All right, so just getting into these servers right now, and getting that switch underway. I think we're good on that end. So pardon us for a brief moment. You know, I forgot. Usually on these kind of situations, we like to do the old casters Q&A, but there were so many promos and plugs that I just got lost. That said, definitely appreciate all you guys in Twitch chat, because just the same way, you know, without the support of the community, all the players and teams watching their games and watching each other play and seeing, you know, who's staying on top of it. You know, it wouldn't mean anything without all the viewers. So appreciation to everyone involved.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
sure you're hearing this.
I have a very friendly reminder, me and Dimwi, to Subtlety, to probably mute this immediately upon joining.
Yeah.
In classic Kango's fashion, I swear, every time I get a very quick reminder on why we usually keep the comms muted.
I think they're watching.
Go away. Play your game, Sealable Bag.
Oh, man. Oh, God, that was funny. Yeah, now that they're back in, it's probably okay to unmute. But yeah, that got a little rowdy there for a minute as we restart round 2 here. Kang up 6-2 with the joust advantage, 6:22 on the clock.
All right, so Kangorillaz here on the offense. It's Strembitsky with the grab. Just working up the floor here gradually as some boosts attempt to get underway. Now the backfield very brawled out, nicely enabling this frontline goal. Sealed to Strem, but credit also to that midfield. Mad and Loveridge definitely delaying some stacks significantly.
Yeah, and if any way you can open up that space in the bubble, because I mean that's really what it comes down to when you're attacking the bubble. You need the space to work with this. I don't know. We have a drop here on Spaghetti. But they had that restart got used. So I don't know if we're going to see another restart here. Probably just going to try to get Isolate back in here. Isolate is their goalie. So turnover here. Kangorillaz is going to attack on this 4-on-3 advantage. You're looking at a 3-on-2 on the bubble, but a good send out there by Blenders into the hands of Al.
Yeah, so they are down in number, and that's always going to be rough to deal with, of course. But they didn't actually pay for it yet. They're on the offense. They got their man back. They got the dodge. They got the attack. But no, look at that huge denial. Strembitsky getting it done inside the goal now.
So now quick. Oh, Al getting that tap there before getting stunned out. So a good stop up there by Blenders. Sending this one back. Good disc movement here by Spaghetti to get through mid here. That was absolutely phenomenal. Now, good cross pass there. Does find Oculizator. Going to Isolate. Oh, that one's going to bounce wide, but Al getting that one back and send it in for the 2 and cut that lead in half, 8-4. Just under 5 to go.
So took a few attempts, but finally got the disc into the intended target there inside the goal. So 4-point match. But yeah, shout out right back to that save from Strem. Again, he's not in the goal all that much these days, but he can still get it done. He was known for that in the earlier days of Echo Arena, being one of the definitely the very good goalies, not great goalies of this league, of course. And Kangorillaz as a whole, they're kind of known for just great defenders and great goalkeepers. So it's definitely a case where, you know, Matt is the main leading guy in the goal, but it doesn't mean the other players can't do it, because they do.
Absolutely, and good disruptions here from Kangorillaz, although only for a moment. As who's going to come away with that? That is Blenders now picking that up on the far side. Good pass there to Ock is going to walk that one in, squat that one in, and put it in the bottom side of the goal there. And Spaghetti maybe catching up here in round 2. cutting that lead now down to 2, 3:40 on the clock. Gonna be 3:35 when we come out of the tubes. Only a 2-point game. Kangorillaz with that joust advantage. Ooh, man. Are we gonna get a game 3?
We will see if we get anywhere near there. I mean, already, it's like you mentioned in the first round, the fact that Spaghetti is this close to begin with is already impressive in itself. Not to discredit Spaghetti at all, but just, again, it's more so to give full credit to what we know Kang has continued to do over the season. So some great goals here, just driving out in. Strembitsky getting a bit bold, maybe encouraged by the Spaghetti Steez on the other end. Figured, you know what, I'm just going to take this right in on a few defenders.
I wish we had a proper clocking on that shot there. It's registering as 9 meters a second off of Isolate's head, but that was fast. That backhand, he was doing something goofy there to get that to the top speed, because that was a backhanded shot, and he said that looked like a 19 to me. That was a ridiculous shot there from Strem. Who else but Strem? And now a turnover for Kangorillaz is going to be Strem again on the near side while sending it up to Seal, and Seal. Oh, you know what? That's I think you remember when we were talking about the Dolphin shot? I think we're gonna call
for
that
the purpose
shot.
of your question. Yes, I remember. No, the sealable slam. Although that's not exactly quite it, but sealable slam. He was talking about things that Kangorillaz players have been known for. That was one of Sealable's big things. Yeah, you ask him, he'll say he's definitely the originator of the Echo Arena dunk, and I'm not disagreeing. Although Lemming might. But, yeah, Sealable definitely known for his dunks and getting it done there. Will he do it again? Just off the backboard, rebound. Oh, trying for the dunk indeed. Missed the first grab, got the second. And in a hot second, it's 14-6 for Kango.
You see that right there, that's proper use of the juke. He's able to recover that initial missed shot, and he's under pressure there as the goalie comes out to try to make a play on it, and he uses the juke on the backboard to get just enough space to send that into the open goal. And that's going to give Kang an 8-point lead here. Minute 44 on the clock. As Spaghetti come out with that joust advantage, sending it to Oculus later on the near side too. He's going to forward that one up. Who's he hitting? That is Al. Al on near side walking in on 1 or 2. Setting that one up. 2 Blenders, and Blenders is going to put that one in for the 2. So now, just a 6-point game. That's a minimum of 2 goals. Spaghetti can't come back, but man, with this only down to minute 10, oof.
Yeah, it's going to be a tougher one. And that shot from Blender is very nice as well. Delivery right where it needed to be, but then that shot looked a bit like a behind-the-back fling of sorts. Just kind of wound it around and just to throw off the defender an extra little bit. Yeah, need to get creative, of course, anytime you're going against that defense of Kang.
Strem, a good... Sorry, go ahead.
Big duck-through move from Strem, trying to, again, emulate a little bit of what Spaghetti is doing, and that's... Maybe Strem's going to yell at me for that one, because really Strem has been a very crafty player on offense for his entire Echo career. One of the trickiest players to defend anytime around that bubble and in goal. He'll throw a bunch of fakes, but right there, no mistakes, isolate.
You know, that one's harsh because they needed that 3. They really needed that 3 at that moment. Now coming away with a 2, you're going to have 20 seconds. That's it. Round 2 is going to go to Kang. We are out of the mathematical time. Only 20 seconds on the clock. There's no way they can, I mean, unless they score in 3 seconds right now. Yeah, and that's it. Ooh, and they were looking for it. But that'll be it. So, yeah, Kang will take this 1 and 2 over Spaghetti as we await the last final. We wait the final 10 seconds of the round here.
Yeah, well, still, that being said, just looking at that score differential, maybe one more attempt here. Oculus later going for Al, a little too strong, but again, still a big effort from Spaghetti, a big showing. Again, showing that they do have that ability, certainly, to hang with any of these top teams. I mean, we're talking about multi-time finalists. We're talking about world champions. We're talking about these veteran players in Kangorillaz who've been at it since 2017. And for Spaghetti, a team who's much, much newer to the scene in comparison overall. Oculus later, being there for since the beginning as well. And but in comparison, just the experience level and the what's the word? The established history of Kang and what they've done. Spaghetti, they show that when they're in it, they can really, really impress. And it's not a mistake that they continue to hang at those top divisions for these last 8 months now.
Yeah, I mean, this is this performance against Kang here was this is huge for Spaghetti. I mean, we went into this and I was talking about this is going to be a nice measuring stick match for them, and yeah, oh man, they measured up so incredibly well. That again, I said it earlier about Zero and Synapse, and I'm gonna say it again about Spaghetti and Kangorillaz, but I think in this case it's a little more true that well, not so much more true, but just I can't wait to see these two teams play again later on in the season, because yeah, Spaghetti, you know, the roster, some new players on that roster there, and the more they play together, the better they're going to get. And oh man, they're going to be so good.
Absolutely. All right, well, we're going to shift gears here in just a moment. Following Kangorillaz into their next match versus Illuminati. Excuse me, got to dot my I's, but it will be, yeah, another great match coming up. I'm going to dip and hand it off to Dimwi. Subtlety will still be here as well, and Skinny, I think, popping in for his first cast of the season here, so that'll be fun. So, yeah, we're going to switch off now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the immediate match coming up next. Thanks again to Fars as well, those 10 community subs. Incredibly grateful for that, and to the Twitch chat, same to you guys. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
And good afternoon, Jacks and Jills, and welcome back to another exciting matchup of Echo Arena, presented by VRML. And yes, Kang versus Illuminati. Right after Kang's victory over Spaghetti, And yeah, it's going to be a fantastic matchup. Returning team, Illuminati. This time, except this season with Wit instead of Ender. Wit, one of our amazing camera people, also an amazing league moderator, also an amazing moderator of the Discord server. Man of many talents, Wit is. But I am on SirDimwi here with Skinny, as well as so much photography on cameras. And Skinny, how you feeling about this one, man?
Actually, pretty excited after seeing that last game versus Spaghetti, and Spaghetti being able to get relatively close matches for most of the game, and actually just losing the lead and on the last like 2 minutes of the game for both rounds. The Kangorillaz are really gonna have to turn it up if they want to win confidently in these these 3 rounds.
Yeah, because Illuminati is definitely a team that very, very skilled. But yeah, they're excuse me. Yeah, they Illuminati was the preseason champion, the preseason NA champion, and definitely a force to be reckoned with. They played. I mean, they got into the postseason in season 1, made that roster change, pulling Wit in here for season 2, and yeah, and I see a lot of chat in chat. Oh, that was bad. I see Luna stopping in. I see Newton. Dennis the Legend, that's a great name. Skinny doing some hard emotes. Fire Ninja calling some people toxic. It's Phoenix calling some people toxic. Venom VR saying hi, Dem. Hi, Venom. And that is the Venom. Venom, of course. Someone I've Venom. You know, Venom doesn't get wet. Water gets venomed. As our teams are ready up here for round 1. And my camera does some funky stuff. And yes, we are about to launch out here. Very curious to see how these 2 teams match up now, especially Illuminati picking up Wit. And teams are away here. Who's going to get this one? That is Illuminati winning that joust, sending this one into the near side wall. Picked up quickly by QL Young. He's going to get stunned out, but then Speedy there with the speed coming away with that one, sending it up to Wit. Wit going to go for that cross pass to Suburban Legend, and Burbs is going to pop that one in. Our first goal of round 1 going to Illuminati. 2 points on the board, 12 seconds in.
Yeah, great start by Illuminati. Kangorillaz really prepared and really good read on Illuminati. Just ready to intercept that disc, but Illuminati still on it, was able to convert those points again.
So now it's going to be Mad handling that one there for Kangorillaz, sending that one down there to Leverage. Leverage on the far side wall, moving slowly towards that tube. Gonna back out just for a moment. So that one now across the Mad. Now the Kango offense is in front of that defense. If they can stay in front. No, good read there by Wit. And he's going to send that one back to the Kangorillaz zone here, and we're going to have a race for it.
Yeah, quick races, but Illuminati again first to the disc, and now it's a 2-on-3, and now let's see if Suburban Legend is gonna go for a reset, but unfortunately Matt is there to recover it and slap it out of their zone.
And now down into the Illuminati zone. They're handled by Loveridge, and Loveridge is gonna send that one in for the 3 from 15 meters out, and that's gonna give Kangorillaz a 1-point lead here, just over a minute in, 3-2.
Yeah, good job on the Kangorillaz for absolutely just stopping the boost from coming in and giving Loveridge just enough time to score that solid 3-pointer.
So now Illuminati, a minute and a half in with the joust advantage, going to be handled by Wit. Wit sending that one to the far side tube there to QL Young. QL Young going to force this one up, looking for the hands of Burbs, finds him, but Burbs going to get stunned out. Speedy coming away with that one, but under pressure, sending that one across the QL is going to get stunned out. But Burbs still in possession of it is Illuminati. Wit sending this one forward, out of the reach of Suburban Legend, and picked up by Leverage. He's going to forward it back to mid. Try to find Strem. Strem trying to track that one down. Can't quite get to it. He's got players getting to the bubble in front of him. So, but good opportunity here for Kang, and that feed into Mad. Mad off the backboard. He's going to send that one in for the 2, and that's going to put Kang up by 3.
Yeah, interesting to see a lot of midfield action there. Just a lot of man-to-man action, and then Kangorillaz getting the best of it, just clearing it, and Strembitsky able to get to that first, passing it to Mad, and scoring another solid 2 points.
And Captain Canada in chat saying, let's go Wit. I agree. Let's go Wit. As Wit is now going to take this one. Oh, that interception by Sealable Bag. And that's going to give Kang 3 more on the board. Up by 6, a minute and a half in.
What a great steal by Sealable. Actually using that secondary stack on the back to just force the pass, and then Sealable just ready to read it.
So now Illuminati once more with this joust advantage. Set up here, coming out of the tubes. Wit handling that one. Quick pass to the right side there. Does find the hands of his teammate, QL Young. QL Young going to send this one up to the trap to Burbs. Burbs going to for this one in. Look for that boop shot, but no. Mad on the back line. Going to close the door on that one. Turning it around for K.
Yeah, good bounce pass by Mad. Gives Leverage an opportunity, but misses. But just another ding. SirDimwi is there to save it and score another 2 points, extending their lead to an 8-point game.
Yeah, not quite 4 minutes in. Kangorillaz starting. It looks like they're starting to run away with this one. Illuminati's going to have to plant their feet here. They got to get this one through mid, and then they got to score a goal. As who is that? I can't even tell what just happened there.
Jam Falcon, thank you for the subs. But here,
5 tier 1 subs.
As Illuminati continue to play, just going for that slow play, trying to bait out the Kangorillaz offense, and then it's able to, and now Suburban Legend trying to push it up, but the quick stack by Leverage and SirDimwi able to intercept that disc, and now Mad is trying to push it up for the team, but again, Illuminati playing that man-to-man defense, forcing Mad to be alone and to clear it, and now let's see who is able to get to it first.
Yeah, slow race away. QL Young ultimately getting there first. That sack's coming in on him, but he does a good juke there. Sending that one through the right, too. Trying to clear it down. Does get past the defense. 2 stacks chasing that one down. It's going to be the stack of Kang getting through first. But Wit now with that one. Going to forward that one up. Looking for a teammate there. No one's around to get the grab, so it's going to bounce around the bubble. Finding the hands there. Speedy taking a shot. The sealable bag is going to close the door on that. And now turning it around. Oh, no. Speedy with the steal. Sending it up off the ceiling there to QL. QL going to look at back that one up. Reset here for Illuminati.
Yeah, Speedy there with a little bit of a confidence shot. Sealable with a great save, but then again, Illuminati not allowing the Kangorillaz to clear and scoring 2 points with 5 minutes to go and a 6 points to recover.
Yeah, that offensive pressure there from Illuminati was phenomenal, and that's what they need to be doing here. That's their second goal on the board here, just almost halfway through round 1. They're 6 points behind with 5 minutes on the clock. There's plenty of time as they come in. Look at assault Mad. They back off once that pass goes out, and now trying to chase this one down. The stack gets split up in the backfield. Good boost there by Burbs to pressure that one. And now a turnover. Speedy coming away with that. So Speedy's going to forward this one up. Trying to get it into the bubble. Takes the bounce off the frame there, and now picked up by Mad, where Kang is going to try to turn this one around.
Yeah, interesting strategy where the Kangorillaz actually put 3 players in their bubble zone for their start. Just not working for them. Illuminati not being baited and not sending too many players up to get the disc, and now is forcing Kangorillaz to try to find a lane, forcing a lot of mistakes, and now Kangorillaz trying to push it up, goes for a long 3-pointer, half court, back, the end of it, just missing off the mark. Silverbo back able to recover, but QL Young with a great read, but Leverage is there to stun him out and score another 2 points.
Yeah, that was that really was something there. That was a cross pass from the post that, as you said, QL, I believe it was QL, got just a great read on it, stops it, but then Leverage comes in, stuns him out, and is able to pop that one. He even uses him as Geo, as an anchor to drop him down. And yeah, so yeah, this good read there. Strem going to send this one up, looking for Leverage, out of reach, but into the hands of Strem, back into the hands of Strem, and Strem going to do some jukes, pop that one in for the 2, and that's going to put Kangorillaz up by 10.
Great self-pass to himself to get a nice slam dunk on Illuminati, extending the lead to 10 points. It's coming on the line for Illuminati. They have to gain back that momentum with that, as Kangorillaz do have a 10-point lead.
So now, Illuminati with that just advantage, Wit on the back line, 3.5 minutes, down by 10. That pass not on the mark. Suburban Legend trying to track it down. It does. Under pressure, so he's going to send that one to the near side wall there to Speedy. Speedy going to move through the near side tube. Instead, backing it up as the defense moves in on him. Trying to open up some space here. They do. They get that one up, and now it is through. So now, assaulting the bubble, looking to do it is Illuminati. Good pass in. Ooh, that one just out of the reach of the teammate. Now, Burbs trying to track this one down. Look for another pass in. Does hit Speedy, and Speedy's going to walk that with him for the 2, and we're down to 8-point spread with just under 3.
Yeah, great find by Suburban Legend. Speedy there correctly positioned and just giving them no time to react to that back behind the goal pass and just securing another good 2 points.
Now will be Kangorillaz with the joust advantage here, 2:40 on the clock. Headed by Mad, gonna run some clock management here, forcing Illuminati to come attack it, and that's gonna leave some space open so they get. Burbs with a great read there, getting a hand on it. And now a slow race for here. Chain from both teams coming out to get the chase that one down. Burbs going behind the goal there, but Speedy, I believe that was set up on the backboard. It's going to get stunned out. Now picked up by Strem. Strem looking to make some space, turning this one around for Kang. Going to send it into the Illuminati zone.
Yeah, Kangorillaz absolutely not in any rush to pressure the disc. Actually allows Illuminati to get the disc on their zone, and then they were able to defend it successfully. And now pressuring is Kangorillaz, and Speedy trying to clear it onto the right tunnel, which he does get. But there it is. The backline from the Kangorillaz is absolutely not letting Illuminati any room to breathe. And another great clear from the Kangorillaz allow them to get possession in their bubble zone.
Now, big cross pass there to Shrem, but Shrem just going to back this one up to, who's that on the back line? Seal will bag. Seal will drawing out the defense, going to go ahead for that one up there to Shrem. Shrem going to walk this one in, going for the shot. Oh, the jukes, but not enough to get by Whip, and then Loveridge, he's going to take out the trash, picks that one up, pops it in for the 2, and that's going to re-extend the lead to 10 here with a minute and a half on the clock.
What a great save by Whip. Unfortunately, just letting go of that disc, allowing Loveridge to recover and secure 2 points again, putting that 10-point lead. Just getting, we might be approaching that so infamous mathematical time where no matter what, the Kangorillaz have secured this first round.
Yeah, big shot there coming from Loveridge just to put 3 more on the board, extend that lead to 13. And yeah, with a minute left, that'll be round 1 to Kangorillaz. Just waiting now on the final score, and maybe Illuminati could score 1 or 2 here, something they could build off of moving into round 2.
Yeah, definitely strong performance from Illuminati in the first round. Just a lot of back and forth, but just Kangorillaz absolutely punishing Illuminati for small mistakes and just slowly over the course of 10 minutes, just extending their lead.
So now into the hands of Shrem. 30 seconds on the clock. Shrem going to board this one up. Kang probably just going to look to extend, run the clock down a bit. Although if they get a lane, they're going to take the shot. Shrem taking the shot, 31 meters out. Another 3 there. Up by 16 now. Kangorillaz is, and we're only going to have 1 second off the clock. On the clock, what's going on the tube? So that will end round 1, 22-6 in favor of Kangorillaz.
Yeah, absolutely. You cannot allow Srembitsky to get those, to see the half courts with no goalie. So he'll absolutely go take them, and he'll absolutely score them. So you gotta be careful, or Illuminati has to be careful, especially in the second round.
Yeah, what a matchup there in that first round. 22-6 in favor of Kangorillaz. Now, quick, gotta get back to it. Quick shout out once again to Real Jam Falcon for those 5 tier 1 subs, and then now Fire Ninja sharing 25 emotes with the community. Guys, that is absolutely huge. We really appreciate that. I mean, really do. And yeah, thank you very much for that. Real Jam Falcon and Fire Ninja coming in with the clutch. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, definitely. As we look at the stats, just absolute points all across the board for the Kangorillaz. Just not one single player carrying, but it was just great passing all around from the Kangorillaz. Classic Kangorillaz, if anything. Loveridge with 10 points, Srembitsky with 7, Sealable with 3, Mad with 2.
Yeah, you got Suburban Legend there. 4 points, 1 assist, a couple assists across the board there for Illuminati. Speed coming away with 2, and a save there with QL Young. And yeah, it's just that was Kangorillaz' first period there. I mean, they really showed everyone. And Fire Ninja with another 10 emotes. And look at all that. That is 500 bits as well. Thank you so much, Fire Ninja, for that one. As we get a restart, another restart here. I'm not sure. It looks like there was a drop on Kangorillaz right before we went live there. So yeah, maybe just gonna take a few more minutes. Maybe just another minute, maybe a couple more minutes. We'll find out.
But yeah, so SirDimwi, what do you think Illuminati has to change for them to order to take the second round and take it to the third?
If you must know.
Whew.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, personally.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Illuminati flat out is probably faster in those chains and stacks. You saw it in the joust that initially Illuminati Kangorillaz didn't even really contest it with the disc, and they even opted to just purely start defending. So that was an interesting strategy by the Kangorillaz. And so yeah, I think if they can keep those stacks and absolutely maybe start going for that more European style of boosting and clearing, it's gonna work, I think, in the favor of Illuminati.
You know, I can see that, especially because getting through mids, Kang is very strong at stuffing mid when you're trying to get some passes through there. We saw a few solid attacks through mid for Illuminati, but a lot of them just they get in those lanes and your pass doesn't quite go. You got to get it through a tight spot. and maybe takes a bad bounce, or it doesn't go where you needed to get it. And yeah, so maybe that clear and boost that as you say, the European meta might be at least something to try here in round 2. See if they can get that to break through mid, get behind the Kangorillaz defense, open up some space in the bubble for them to score some goals.
Yeah, absolutely. And even then, that's not a perfect strategy. Like, Mad does tend to hang around while playing defensively in their bow tie, so it has to be a perfect clear where you keep it on the lane, on the side, so Mad is not able to reach it. And and then, not only that, but then you have to beat the Kangorillaz stack, so just a tough game all around. I think we're in for a very nice second round.
Yeah, and if any team is going to make adjustments in a game, it's going to be Illuminati. They have a they have a very competent strategy. It's one I broke down in season 1 when I was still playing for Nova, and it's got a simpleness. I don't know if that's the right word, but like a simple thing to it. Like, it's not a particularly complex, but they have a million different variations on it that they can use to adjust. It's basically turning the dials to be more aggressive or more passive, or to change things up here and there. Small things that have a big difference. So definitely expecting a change from Illuminati here as we start off for round 2.
Yeah, and again, as I was saying, just again, Kangorillaz trying to go for it, but again, Illuminati with a clear win on the joust, and now Illuminati trying to get control of the distance and is able to, and now again Wit ready for that pass, slowing it down, and now Speedy trying to aggress the disc. Good pass to the shield, and Wit able to score the first blood again in the second round.
Yes, 19 seconds. Now some really good short range passing in that far side too. It got around the defense there.
Yeah, all right. Is this fixed? Oh, all right. There we go. No, the stream was broken. All right, stream fixed, guys.
Oh wow, okay, I didn't see chat freaking out like that. Oh, you guys are great.
Oh my god.
Oh, great. Speedy, look at that turnover there. Speedy forcing that turnover, so now an opportunity here for Illuminati as they do get into the offensive zone, now handled by QL Young on the back line, forwarding that one up. Does find Suburban Legend near the stretch. Burbs, though, look at that. Kang is just going to retreat to their bubble, basically. Oh no, they send that chain out. Look at that. They're sending a very aggressive chain defense here, which I don't think we saw much of that in round 1, and it's effective. No, they get that one clear through mid.
Yeah, this is absolutely the first time. Good change by the Kangorillaz. Just noticing that Illuminati does tend to pass a little bit more controlled and slow, which absolutely punishing for that mistake, allowing no room for Illuminati to make any mistakes here. Not only do you have to make perfect passes, now you have to put some speed into it.
Now this one's going to get picked up again by Matt, so Kangorillaz is back in possession here. 8:20 on the clock. We're a minute 40 into round 2. Kangorillaz did take round 1. Leverage going to forward this one up to Sealable, who's going to get stunned out, but not before he gets a tap back to Leverage. Leverage going up there to Strem. Strem going to send this one in, but that stack from Illuminati is going to get there, get the save. That was Suburban Legend stopping that one. He's going to send that one out, but right there in the hands of Mad. Mad going to go back up to Sealable Bag. Sealable Bag on the far side, slowing it down for a moment. Going to walk this one in. Going to make something happen, but no, it's going to get stuffed, and QL Young's going to send that one away.
Yeah, a little bit cocky to go against 2 Illuminati players and expect to juke them both. But again, the backline of the Kangorillaz is able to recover the disc, and Strembitsky trying to pass it to Loveridge. Kangorillaz trying to keep control of the disc, but just good defense by Illuminati stops that drive, and now Speedy trying to move it up for his team, allowing them to move up, and Kangorillaz just absolutely respecting them, attempting to go back to goal.
Ooh,
and now,
good. Sorry, guys.
And now QL Young with a great stun on that goalie and able to secure 2 points, extending their lead to a 4-point game.
Yeah, that was a great stuff there at the edge of the bubble that gets the disc loose. QL Young recovers it, does a few jukes, gets that one in. And what a beautiful play there from Illuminati. That's going to put them up by 4 here. 3 minutes into round 2 against Kangorillaz. This is what they needed to do here to start getting back. They needed to take over. They need to start running that score up, and they're stopping Kangorillaz so far when they need to, and scoring, punishing for those turnovers.
Yeah, and again, Mad actually stopping the back chain, giving Kangorillaz enough time, a lot of time, for Sealable Bag to just walk it in and make it a 2-point game with 6 minutes and 42 seconds to go.
Sealable maybe freezing the goalie out a little bit as he came in with the fake pumps, a couple of them, and sent it in at the top side. So good goal there from Sealable. 3.5 minutes into round 2 here. Illuminati still up by 2. Wit on the back line, going to handle that one. Sitting out with that left tube as that stack is immediately broken up in the back line. So Illuminati looking to take advantage of this as the 2 players move up side by side. And now all of Illuminati in. They've got all 4 players in, 2 near the bubble. Going to be handled by Speedy. Back and forth between Speedy and QL here, trying to draw that defense out, get him off his toes, get him off balance. Burbs on the far side, under pressure. Going to go ahead and send this one down there, looking for Speedy. Does hit his target. Speedy now going back up to Burbs. Burbs looking for the impasse, going for it, and Wit is going to get the grab there and slam that one in for the 2, and that's going to put Illuminati back up by 4.
Yeah, good job on QL Young and Suburban Legend. Just keep forcing those 3 players, 3 Kangorillaz players, to push up. And actually, the 2 other players, Speedy and Wit, were directly harassing Mad, the goalie, and just able to secure another good slam dunk on him.
Now Kangorillaz coming out inverted, one of their inverted plays that they like to do. And Mad over to Shrem. Shrem back to Mad. Mad's going to pour this one up to Sealable. Sealable going across there to Shrem. Shrem now with a little bit of room to work with. He's going to back up. He's going to get some space away from that chain. Trying to send that one down there, but it's going to be intercepted by Speedy. Speedy looked for the back pass, but off the barrier. Now they do get the back pass. Sort of Wit on the back line, looking to turn this one around for Illuminati. Sending it up to Suburban Legend. Suburban Legend going to forward it up. Looking to get it through mid, but it's going to take that bounce, go to the far side, and now maybe in the hands of Kang. Yes, Shrem turning around with this one.
Yeah, good job by Kangorillaz forcing Suburban Legend to clear it and not giving them time to give a better lane. But again, just Illuminati just reading them perfectly. And now, again, Illuminati on the offense. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. 4-point lead. Can they extend their lead? Just force those defenders to make mistakes.
Now Wit on the back line, sending this one over to Burbs, trying to draw that defense out, trying to get someone open up. Wit on the shield. He's going to get the pass in from Burbs, and he's going to send that one in for the 2. And Illuminati's going to extend that lead now to 6 for the first time here in round 2, probably the first time in the game. And Illuminati's going to take this lead like this, and just under 4:20 to go. Nice.
Well, yeah, there's still 4 minutes to go, and the Kangorillaz can very much are still in this. And Stremitsky, yeah, all you need to give him is just 2 half courts and he'll make them, no doubt. So Illuminati still have to be extremely careful, play extremely reserved, and just punish Kangorillaz as soon as they see an opportunity.
Well, Sealable trying to send that one through, but QL sending that one back into the Kang zone. Chase for it here. It's going to be QL Young taking that shot, and he hits it 15 meters out. QL Young is going to hit that 3, and Illuminati's going to go up by 9 here. 3.5 minutes to go in round 2. We might see a round 3 here between these 2 teams.
Yeah, some great midfield action by both teams. Just good punching all around from Illuminati. Opened the opportunity for QL Young to take a free 3-pointer, which is still a very hard shot to make, so good job on him.
Far threatening. If we get a round 3, he'll put Jam back in second. So let's go round 3 as QL now turnover. Oh, wow. Illuminati's going to force that turnover immediately on Kang. Kang be playing a little bit off balance. QL taking this one near side under pressure. Good steal there by Shrem. Strem's going to send that one through the tube. So maybe a bit of a race for this one. Yeah, Kang's stack is getting down there. Although they do have Wit already in goal, and the defense has arrived. And now turning it around, at least trying to, is Illuminati.
Yeah, good spacing by Illuminati. He actually gets this, but unfortunately, Kangorillaz is able to recover it with Strembitsky going for a, maybe going for a 2-pointer, but actually just making space, allowing for a good cross pass and Sealable securing 2 points for the Kangorillaz.
That was just good disc movement there from Kangorillaz to assault the bubble there. A bunch of really good short, close passes, and it's good enough to make the space that they need and get that one in. Strembitsky to Sealable. Sealable's going to slam it in. And now 7-point spread, 2.5 minutes. Kangorillaz can still come back. There is still enough time. It's a minimum of 3 goals, and now good turn. Maybe trying to force the turnover. They do leverage. Was thinking about taking the shot. Doesn't look for Strem on that cross pass, but now out of reach, and now being hunted down by Illuminati. They can't quite control it, so now it's loose once again. Bit of a chase work. UL coming for that one. Does come away with it, and setting this one up, and now Illuminati turning around.
Interesting strategy where they actually put 3 players on the offensive, trying to pressure that disc. Where Kangorillaz absolutely making it work. And now, again, Illuminati putting pressure, not allowing them to really take control of the disc at any point. And now, again, Suburban Legend just needs to clear. Right now, it's 1 minute and 40 seconds to go in the timer to win the second round for Illuminati, all they have to do at this point is just waste time and not allow any 2-pointers, especially 3-pointers right now.
Yeah, a lot of quick shoveling here, and it's really working for Illuminati. All these passes are right in the areas they need to be. And a good reach there by QL Young coming over with that one. Minute 24 on the clock. Good pass there to QL Young. QL Young going to forward this one up to Wit. Wit now slowing it down. Look how Illuminati is just running the clock at this point. They know they just need a few more seconds off, and they have the victory here. It is still a minimum 3-goal spread. Wit going to take the shot. Who's in off the head of Loveridge. Good for a 2, and that's going to extend that lead to 9 here. Still a minimum of 3 goals, but with 50 seconds, this is turning into a hill. This is turning into a big, steep hill.
Yeah, that second of doubt of Mad just deciding whether he should pressure or not allowed Wit to get that very good 2-pointer, extending their lead and securing the win here in the second round.
You see how Mad ducked underneath the desk there to juke that chain that just came back to pay dividends. As a Suburban Legend is going to turn that one around, send it back into the Kangorillaz zone, bouncing up to the ceiling. Mad's going to collect this one 30 seconds ago here. He's going to send that one up. Round 1 is now in the hands of Illuminati. They have, or excuse me, round 2. Illuminati has won round 2. We will be going to round 3. Sealable backing that one up to Mad. Mad going to forward this one through. 18 seconds on the clock. Trying to get something to build off of moving into round 3 here, but no, it's going to be denied in the backfield there in the Illuminati zone, sending it right back out. Mad now 8 seconds ago, trying to forward this one up, looking to get something on the board here, something that they can use to roll into round 3, but no, it's going to be denied once again. QL Young going to send that one out. Round 2 is to Illuminati, 13-4 over Kangorillaz. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a round 3.
Yeah, great. Just great speed up from Illuminati being able to get those clears and keeping it on the side, allowing Illuminati to display just how quick they are and just not allowing Kangorillaz to breathe a lot. So yeah, solid round for Illuminati, and let's see if they can speed it up even more to secure this 3rd round and take off the game for the Kangorillaz.
So countdown out. Teams are about to launch out. Teams are away to start round 3 here. Going to be won there once again by Illuminati. They send this one forward. It's going to bounce down towards the floor. Taken now by Suburban Legend. Suburbs going back to QL. QL going to Wit, and they're going to hit it. That is 3 games in a row that Illuminati has gotten the first goal. This one 10 seconds in. All of them within 20.
Yeah, great restraint from QL Young and a great pass and a great placement from Wit, allowing to secure 2 points just 10 seconds into the round, and just great start again for Illuminati. Just Kangorillaz need to space themselves a little bit more, just show how crazy they are in their passes. So,
And good opportunity here for Kang as they come into assault, but no! Speedy V is going to stun that one out. Big thanks to first Gilligan with 300 bits. Fars coming through with 10 tier 1 subs to the community. Thank you guys so very much. As now Mad is going to send this one up across the Leverage. Leverage moving in, taking his time. Good pass over there to Strem. Strem, though, not able to handle it. Mishandles it for a moment. Gets it back to Leverage, who's under pressure. Tries to play the man, but he's going to get stunned out. Another turnover here. Speedy V getting to that one. Going to send this one up. Trying to get it through mid. Takes that bounce. Still in their zone. Speedy, though, getting that one back. Now just over a minute in as Illuminati trying to turn this one around in their own zone.
Yeah, nerves absolutely getting to both teams. Both teams hungry for the win. And just absolutely not allowing any mistakes to happen. So both teams are actually, no, this is Kangorillaz' 4th game. So if Illuminati is 1-1, so they definitely want to take this win for the repertoire. Now Kangorillaz just again slowing it down. Classic Kangorillaz, just control passing all around, forcing Illuminati to spread and not allowing those chains to happen. Giving an opportunity to Sealable Black to tie it up 8 minutes into the game, or 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah, that was masterful play there from Kangorillaz. That's one. If your team is looking for pointers, ways to play, go ahead, clip that one and study it. Study exactly what they did. The back and forth passing, very patient, very slow, very controlled all the way through. As Wit on the back line going to handle this one, send this one across, looking for Speedy, but just off the mark. Speedy does come away with it. And under pressure, though, by Sealable Backs, who's going to forward this one up. So they're looking for maybe a clear and boost here of the chains together. Oh, no, they get stunned out at mid. So it's going to be a turnover now to Kangorillaz. Is Mad on the back line, turning this one around for Kang.
Yeah, again, Kangorillaz definitely slowing down the plays, just forcing Illuminati to play that man-to-man, which does benefit Kangorillaz right now. And now, again, just that pressure. But again, Illuminati, again on those stacks, able to pressure Sealable and regain the disc.
So now another turnover. Now back into the hands of Illuminati. Burbs on the back line going to send this one up there to Speedy. Speedy going to forward this one through all the way down into the Kangorillaz bubble as we do have a drop on Kang. So Illuminati taking advantage of it. Went off the feed in from Speedy. He's going to pop that one in for the 2. Retake the lead here. Illuminati up by 2, 4-2. And we have seen several restarts so far. I wonder, or no, was that in this game? I'm not sure. But anyways, we do have a restart now. There was a drop there for Kangorillaz. And yeah, 4-2 to Illuminati. I didn't catch the time, and I'm sure someone's going to be asking. So if anybody right now can go check that VOD, get us the time for that game, as I'm certain we're about to get the question. Yes, we get a restart here, but wow, Illuminati coming back here in round 2 and maintaining that performance here in round 3. This is you know, yeah, it's that round 1 it was very different from what we're seeing now currently. But yeah, as we have a moment, we'll go back to real quick. Gilligan with the 300 bits. Thank you very, very much there for that, man. And Fars with ridiculous 10 tier 1 subs. I mean, he said if we were going to get around 3, he was going to put Real Jam back in 2nd place, and he followed through. So far, a man of his word. Although, as if anybody doubted that. But yeah, so appreciate that. I mean, Far, definitely appreciate that. I mean, you already do. You and your crew already do so much for the community that's just above and beyond there. So very much appreciate that. As Kang has ready to back up, so just waiting for Illuminati to hit that button. At least I presume it's Kang, as they do have all their players back here in round 3. And yeah, 4-2, 7:03 on the clock, so not even 3 minutes in yet.
Burbs is trying to fix his reverse audio real quick.
Yeah, maybe Suburban taking a quick break.
Tech issues with. Okay, buddy.
Can the viewers hear the players?
I can't even hear the players, actually.
I wonder.
Probably not, because I know the common wisdom is if you're doing a Kang game, if there's a break in play, yeah, if there's a break in play, you got to mute them, because Kang gets you know, I was gonna say they have some characters on their team. You know, their personalities fit their Titanhood. If that makes sense. You know, they're what's the word I'm looking for? It's they can be Stram in particular can be what is the word I'm looking for?
Rowdy.
Yeah, I mean that's one of them, but no, you know, they you know, they march to the beat of their own drum. You know, they're unique individuals, and yeah, so we gotta be careful sometimes. They like that fun. Rowdy is a good word for it, and I mean, you know, there's a reason, you know, they're one of the best, and I think that, you know, that personality probably plays into that uniqueness. You know, as I'm just rambling at this point because just filling time. As, yeah, as Burbs now looks like he's back, so it looks like we're about to restart here. Illuminati versus Kangorillaz.
Tell him to stop typing in Discord. Just look at him.
I guess maybe he was having some audio issues, as it looks like he was checking his left and right ears there as he came back in. It looks like is he gonna hit the button?
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Press the button. Press the button.
You can do it.
What's in the box?
He's teasing us. What the?
I feel like he's teasing us. He's probably watching us. He's going.
He's watching the stream right now. Definitely.
There it is.
Finally, there we go.
All right. So 7:03 on the clock. 4-2. Illuminati up by 2. Currently in round 3. Series is tied 1-1. Kangorillaz with the joust advantage.
Suitable, get back in the game. Stop being a Twitch chat.
And that will be Mad handling that one on the back line there, sending that one across the near side to Leverage. Leverage going back across, hitting Sealable bag on the far side too. Sealable going to come back across the Leverage. Leverage with a lot of room here, a lot of stuns going on in the backfield. If they can maintain this pressure, if they can maintain this line, this is a 2-on-1 against goalie. Coming in, Sealable, Leverage. Sealable takes a shot. He plants it for 2, and that's going to tie it up here in round 3.
Interesting strategy. I don't know if you saw it, but just Kangorillaz left Strambitsky in the tunnels, kind of like a delay, just closing a passing opportunity, but just definitely working out different interesting strategies by the Kangorillaz.
Probably want to go back and study as Witt's going to send this one to the far side tube to QL Young. QL Young trying to hit Speedy on the near side, and that one's going to miss the mark, so bounce all the way back into the Kang zone, and now handled by Leverage. Leverage with a friendly lead, she's going to send Sealable Bag off, so he's going to send it up to Sealable Bag. Sealable Bag near side bubble, quick pass across to Strem, and Strem now with a lot of room on the far side. They're going to walk this one up. Try to draw the defense out. He does, and sends this one back, but off of the cloud block and be handled by Leverage under pressure. He's going to send it back to Mad on the back line, still under pressure, so he's going to forward that one up there to Strem. Strem now walking down the bubble, has a cross pass there to Sealable, hits it, and Sealable Bag is going to plant it in for the 2, and that's going to give Kang the 2-point lead here, just about halfway through round 3.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
So, it will be Illuminati with that Joust advantage. Coming out here, handled by Witt. Witt now going to send that one across there to QL Young. QL Young go across to Speedy. Speedy quickly up to Burbs. Burbs going to get stunned out, so turnover. Leverage now with this one. They have a 3-man attack. Oh, that was Sealable trying to send that one in deep. Saw the empty net, but that one's going to bounce off a barrier, but now in the hands of Mad. Mad going to forward this one up to Strem. Strem has Sealable attacking the goalie. Strem with a pass option. No, Leverage is covered, and so Strem's going to walk in, take the unhanded shot, plant that one in for the 2, and Kangorillaz now with a 4-point lead halfway through round 3.
Yeah, good juke by Strembitsky, noticing that the player had nothing to grab to and just confusing him, allowing himself enough time to score the 2-pointer.
So now Illuminati once again with that Joust advantage, 4:36 on the clock. Witt sending that one to that left tube, but good disruption there by Kang. Burbs, a soft pass back, trying to get it back to that back line, but it's been grabbed by Kang and sent back up to the skybox. Kang chained down, Matt taking the shot, but that one's going to go wide. Now Sealable Bag trying to get that one in. He does. He's under pressure there. Has one player. I don't know if he knew that player was coming in on him, but he gets a pass across to Mad. Mad now going back to Leverage. Leverage under assault, so he's going to send it back to Mad. Mad looked like he was looking for one more player on the back line, but no, it's a 4-man roster, Mad, as he's going to send that one up to Strembitsky, and of course he knew. I'm just messing with him, but a good turnover there. QL Young sending it back towards Mid, gets past Mad, so if they can get the chain out, they might be able to make something happen.
Yeah, definitely slow chains all around. Kangorillaz definitely giving them a hard time, not allowing them to get to those chains and speed up. But and now Kangorillaz in possession of the disc again, just trying to find the lane, and the Sealable Bag able to get in their midfield and clear it. Now pressuring on their bubble zone, which Leverage tries to go for a pass, but actually misses it.
Yeah, unfortunate bounce there, but fortunate recovery as they are still in possession here. 3.5 on the clock. This is where where Kang excels when they're up with just a few minutes on, and Leverage, he gets stunned out, but he gets stunned out, but the trajectory is good enough, and it's going to go in nonetheless. Now Kang with a 6-point lead here. It's going to be 3:03 on the clock once you come out of the tubes.
4, 3, 2.
So yeah, good lead, 6-point lead, and 6 minutes to go. Illuminati need to be careful now. They cannot give any more points, especially 2 or 3-pointers right now. We're getting to that point where, you know, the clock starts winding down, everybody starts getting nervous, and everybody starts making more mistakes naturally.
And right there, quick turnover. So now Kang, under 3 minutes left in the game, 6-point lead, are back in control here. And now that's going to be Strembitsky on the far side there. Going to forward this one up. Does have, was looking for, I believe that was Sealable Bag there. And but right back in the hands of Strem.
Yeah, great play by Kangorillaz. Actually baited that stack all the way on their Pac-Man and just absolutely denied, allowing Kangorillaz for an opportunity to add the goal, but unfortunately just missed the passing. And now Illuminati with a great clear, and now both teams racing for it. Actually, Kangorillaz missing the disc, and now able going for the shot. Just immediately shooting it straight, 17 meters per second, able to make it a 4-point game with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, that right there is exactly what Illuminati needed here. 2 minutes on the clock. They just reduced that lead down to 4. So, I mean, it was still in reach, and now it's even closer in reach as Kangorillaz coming out on the Joust advantage. Going to be handled there by Mad. They are inverted. So Mad's going to send it up there to Leverage. Leverage going to send it down to Strembitsky. Strembitsky now on the far side tube. Going to go up to Leverage. Leverage going to go across the Sealable Bag. Sealable Bag going to get stuffed there by Witt at mid. Good turnover. Witt sending this one in long. Over to Burbs. Burbs going to hit it for the 3. And we're down to a 1-point game with a minute and a half on the clock.
Yeah, great positioning by Suburban Legend, forcing that goalie to go pressure him, juking him out, and scoring a sweet 3-pointer to make it a 1-point game. 1 minute to go. This is coming down to the line. Next point is probably gonna define who takes this game and set.
So one more time, inverted is Kangorillaz. Witt on the floor there, setting it up to Leverage. Leverage back to Witt. Excuse me, Matt. Sorry, both 3-letter names that end with a dash. Sealable on the far side there, sending this one across, but misses the target. He's going to track us down. Sealable gets it back. Sealable going to send it over to Leverage. Leverage going up there to Strembitsky, who's right side up. Strembitsky walking in on the goal. Plants that went in for the 2, and that's going to give Kang a 3-point lead here. There's going to be about 30 seconds on the clock once you come out of the tubes.
And what a critical shot by Strembitsky. Just, yeah, now Illuminati have to score a 3-pointer. They have possession of the disc, but they're only going to have around 30 seconds. No room for mistakes. It's do or die.
So Illuminati out here with the joust advantage. Witt taking that one. 26 seconds on the clock. Down by 3. 25 seconds. Slowing this one down. Looking for that good pass. Trying to draw that defense out. Defense is not biting. They're going to have to get a 3 here. They need a 3. This one being sent down to QL Young. QL Young taking that shot, but it's going to be stopped there by Matt as he tries to go off that backboard. Ambitious shot. 9 seconds to go here. Both teams trying to track this one down. It's going to be handled by Strem. Strem going to go for a send in there. That one's going to take the bounce, but this will be it. Kangorillaz is going to take round 3 here. 12-9 against Illuminati and take the series.
Yeah, what a close game. Kyo Young with the right approach, but just Matt absolutely denying that shot. Great save by Matt in the last moments of the game.
What a matchup between these two teams. That was absolutely phenomenal there, coming down to the final seconds. Illuminati proving their place in the league, proving that they're still a top 6 team with Witt instead of Ender. And I don't think there was any doubt, but if there was any doubt, that should extinguish all doubt. As I mean, you don't come down to the line on Kang without being that good. And so to the stats here, you got game high points, sealable bag, Leverage with 12, Strembitsky with 11, Mad with 2, Witt with 12. Suburban Legend with 7, QL Young with 5, Speedy with 2. And the saves is what I find very interesting. No one with more than 2 saves, but everybody in the game with at least 1. And the same thing with assists. Assists across the board. Nobody not getting an assist. So, I mean, every single player on both of these teams contributing on both offense and defense the whole way through. I mean, that's how good all your players have to be to compete at this level. You all have to be contributing on every single side of the arena. And that's what you're seeing here with just so. I mean, you're looking at basically no eggs in those baskets there.
Yeah, definitely special. Just yeah, absolutely great play from Illuminati. Just showing that a great addition to the team, and excited to see them play on as the season continues, and hopefully see some more great games from them.
So now going to go to the schedule. We do have another one to come back to in about 30 minutes. And that will be Instinct versus Ice. And I believe it's still going to be the same 3 here in the booth. Me, myself, with Skinny and So Much for Subtlety. And then after that, we'll be back again. The next one we'll be doing is Instinct versus Wrath. And I believe Skinny won't be here for that, but maybe we will find Strem. And then to cap us off here, at least for this crew, will be Synapse versus Team Joker at 9 o'clock Eastern, the 6 o'clock West, and do some math here, 2 a.m. in London. Really, if you really want to get into it, New Zealand will be 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah, special thank you. Special thank you to all our supporters in the stream. Thank you, Fars. Thank you, Real Jam, for those combined 34 gifted subs. Just absolutely thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you for supporting the league. Thank you to all our sponsors. So I think that's it for now. We'll be back at 7 p.m. Eastern, 30 minutes from now. I've been your caster Skinny here, joined with SirDimwi and on cameras. So much for subtlety. We'll see you. We'll be right back.